Welcome to the installation guide for the Circul-Air Floor Mounted Hose Storage Rack. This video is part of our installation and use series and will walk you step by step through safe assembly of both 2-tier and 3-tier 8-foot floor-mounted hose racks. Follow all instructions carefully and do not skip any steps to ensure safety, structural integrity, and proper operation. Safety precautions. Before assembling your floor-mounted rack, review these important safety instructions. Always mount the rack onto a secure structural surface using fasteners appropriate to your building's wall and floor material. Failure to properly anchor the rack may result in serious injury or equipment damage. Store only dry, coiled hose, such as a CAC, supply, relay, forestry, or booster hose. Do not use suction hose and never hang uncoiled hose on the racking. Inspect the racking periodically for any signs of damage or loosening. Assembly should always be performed by 2 or more people. Required tools. You will need the following tools to assemble the floor mount hose rack: a 1/2 inch wrench or socket, a 9/16 inch wrench or socket. These tools are not included. Hardware included. Your assembly kit includes the following fasteners for 2-tier models: 16 sets of 5/16 inch by 1 inch bolts, nuts, and washers, 8 sets of 3/8 inch by 3.5 inch bolts, nuts, and washers. For 3-tier models, 24 sets of 5/16 of an inch by 1 inch bolts, nuts, and washers, 8 sets of 3/8 of an inch by 3.5 inch bolts, nuts, and washers. For physical mounting, wall and floor fasteners are not included. You must supply hardware rated for your structure. Typical floor mounting uses 5/8 inch expansion bolts. Rack components supplied. Verify that you have received all rack components. For 2-tier models, 2 base uprights, 4 beams, 8 feet each, 1 tube, 8 feet, 2 wall supports, 2 mounting plates. For 3-tier models, 2 base uprights, 6 beams, 8 feet each, 1 tube, 8 feet, 2 wall supports, 2 mounting plates. Installation guide. Step 1. Stand the uprights. Begin by standing up both base uprights facing each other at the correct distance for rack width. Do not attach to the floor until final positioning is verified. Step 2. Install the top tube. Insert the 8-foot tube between the uprights at the top bracket connection. Use 4 3/8 inch by 3.5 inch bolts with washers and flange nuts to secure both ends. Leave this hardware loose to allow for adjustments in later steps. Step 3. Attach horizontal beams. Each upright has mounting positions for beam installation. For 2-tier models, attach 2 pairs of beams. For 3-tier models, attach 3 pairs of beams. Attach beam pairs 1 level at a time. Use 4 5/16 inch by 1 inch bolts, washers, and flange nuts per beam. Ensure that the open sides of the beams face downward. Bolt heads should be placed on the outside with flange nuts on the inside. Leave all bolts hand tight at this stage. Step 4. Install wall supports. Locate the 2 wall support arms and position 1 behind each upright. Using 1 steel plate per side, secure the wall support to the upright tube with 2 3/8 inch by 3.5 inch bolts per connection. Do not attach the wall supports to the wall at this time, just secure to the tube. Step 5. Final alignment and mounting. Once the rack is fully assembled, ensure all beams and uprights are square and level. Now tighten all fasteners securely. Using hardware appropriate for your building structure, mount the rack to both the wall and the floor. Each rack includes 4 floor base holes and 4 wall support mounting holes. All 8 mounting points must be anchored. A typical floor-mounted application uses drilled and set 5/8 inch expansion bolts. Contact a qualified professional if you are unsure about anchoring to your specific wall or floor materials. Operational reminders. This rack is designed for stationary use and should remain fixed after installation. Use only for the storage of dry, coiled hose. Never overload or hang loose hose that may shift, tangle, or fall. For long-term safety, periodically check all bolts and mounting hardware for signs of loosening or fatigue. This concludes the installation guide for the Floor Mount Hose Storage Rack series. If you need support during installation or while using your rack, contact Circul-Air.